Hey, what's Dad doing over there with Chris?
Oh, he's telling him that he's no longer his favorite son.
That's not a very nice thing to say to your son. Even if it's true, I don't think it's very nice.
No!
It seems like Chris was pretty emotionally disturbed by what Peter had to say. Sad to see.
Okay, Brian, and the key to these things is to find a good position to sit on the ground. Yeah.
Why does Stewie have a goatee in this episode? Actually, I know the answer to this. It's because he has to pretend like he's over 21 because it's like alcohol is served and stuff, and it's a freaking concert. All right, there you go. Now you're clued in.
Yeah, cool. I got that blanket from your trunk.
Oh, yeah, the old scratchy trunk blanket. Bring it, use it once, then put it back in the trunk for the rest of your life.
That's a classic relatable Family Guy comment on what people tend to do. The normal experience of being an American is having a trunk blanket that you bring for grass sitting because you don't want to get itchy in the grass, so you got to bring a blanket and you got to put it in the grass, and when it gets in the grass it gets dirty and you don't want to wash it, so you just leave it dirty.
Ah, yeah. Okay, this is already hurting my hip.
We could probably just stand.
No, we got the blanket.
I think the most preferable thing to do in that situation is actually to bring a grass blanket and also chairs, folding chairs, camp out chairs. Those are great at a concert. I love it when I have a chair, and I hate it when I don't have a chair. The worst case scenario is you don't have a blanket or chairs. The best case scenario is you have a blanket and chairs.
Oh, Daddy! Daddy!
So Chris is still mad and sad at Peter because Peter told Chris that he's no longer his favorite son because Stewie got picked to be an actor in an advertisement.
Daddy!
Whoa, dude, that took a violent turn for the worst.
I didn't even tell him. He just does not like to be touched.
So we as the audience in that scene thought that the interaction was going one way, but it was actually going in a completely different way, where pretty much nothing was said, and Chris just freaked out because Peter put his hand on his shoulder.
All right, let's try sideways on the elbow. Ow! Nope, that hurts. Scratchy blanket. Okay. All right, let's try sitting on my knees. Okay, that's good. No. Lean back on the palms until they get weird creases. No. All the way back. Nope. Flat back, craning to look up. Terrible. Balls of feet, butt hover like a Chinese guy. No. All right. Standing it is.
He should have brought chairs. Chairs are the best case scenario, and then it's good to have the blanket if you get tired of the chair and want to lie down.
Okay, that's great. Just one question, Stewie. Do you get pleasure out of humiliating your family?
Yeah, is there some kind of sick joy in it?
Why can't he just be Pierce Brosnan? Pierce Brosnan would have got this.
In a heartbeat!
It's 3 in the morning. What the hell are you guys doing?
What does it look like? We're practicing.
Stewie has another audition tomorrow, and we're not going to be embarrassed like we were today.
Interesting parenting technique where you try to use your children to bring glory to yourselves.
Yep, that's what we're here for.
Okay, Stewie.
Yeah, just give it a little test tap, see where she's at, then you're pushing all up on that fanny.
Whoa, Stewie.
Yeah, whoa. Who's this Stewie, huh? Yeah, I'll tell you who this Stewie is. This is day drinking Stewie, on the patrol for fannies. Fanny! Yeah, fanny! What are you looking at?
It's fun when Stewie and Brian have a Stewie and Brian episode. It's fun to see Stewie drunk. In this compilation, we're seeing Stewie drunk, and we're also seeing, in this next clip, I think you'll see, Stewie on, meth, essentially. So, cool compilation of clips.
See, this is the kind of thing I was talking about. And look at him, he can barely stand up. That's why I made this. I call it 8-hour energy. It's 1 part 5-hour energy, and the other 3 hours are espresso, Scott's Turf Builder, and a tiny, tiny, super small amount of cocaine. Just a little bit. I can't stress the littleness of it enough.
Wow, Mama, there's a kick like a mule. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky you never did see.
There have been multiple multiple episodes of Family Guy that literally relate to just substance use of some kind, whether it's Monster, Red Bull, cocaine, steroids, alcohol, mushrooms, marijuana. They've done all the drugs on Family Guy. They haven't done heroin. Maybe we'll see them do heroin at some point.
Brian!
Stewie, hey, how's it going, man?
I don't know. 4 different bands said we've been a great crowd, so you tell me.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good day, too.
People keep passing out and barfing, and that barf is, like, free to take.
Awesome.
Brian likes eating barf. It's a good classic reminder of Brian being a dog. Sometimes they do that on the show. They do little jokes about, oh yeah, remember, Brian is a dog. And then similarly, they do that with Stewie, where they're like, reminder, Stewie is actually a baby. And they have him do a little baby thing. They have Brian do a little dog thing. And that's an example right here, where Brian likes to eat barf, which people do not like to eat barf.
Hey, little guy. Nervous? Sure you are. Here's something that might help you. Hey, little guy.
Wow, Peter really is just bullying children. Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure to click the link in the description and go to snakebites.printify.me. It's where you can buy like this sweatshirt, for example. It's shirts and hoodies. It's cool stuff. I think it's cool. I think it's the coolest clothes that you can wear or buy or own or whatever. So yeah, check it out. Thanks for watching.